The "miracle on ice" refers to the U.S. Olympic hockey team's victory over the Soviet Union team in the 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, New York. At the time, the Soviet Union was considered the dominant force in international hockey and had won the gold medal in every Winter Olympics since 1964. The U.S. team, on the other hand, was made up of amateur and college players and was given little chance of winning. To name a few: Mike Eruzione. Eruzione was the captain of the U.S. team and scored the game-winning goal in the game against the Soviet Union. He also scored 2 other goals in the tournament, including one in the gold medal game against Finland. Mark Johnson. Johnson was the leading scorer for the U.S. team, with 7 goals and 8 assists in the tournament. He scored 2 goals in the game against the Soviet Union, including the first goal of the game. Jim Craig. Craig was the goaltender for the U.S. team and was a key factor in the team's success. He made a number of key saves in the game and was named the best goaltender of the tournament. Ken Morrow. Morrow was a defenseman for the U.S. team and played a key role in the team's defense. He was also a member of the New York Islanders and won 4 Stanley Cup championships with the team. Jack O'Callahan. O'Callahan was a defenseman for the U.S. team and was known for his physical play. He played a key role in the team's defense and scored a goal in the gold medal game against Finland. These are just a few of the many talented and dedicated players on the U.S. team. In addition to its political and cultural significance, the "miracle on ice" was also a memorable and exciting sports moment in its own right. The game was closely contested and ended with a score of 4-3 in favor of the U.S. team. The U.S. team took an early lead, with Mark Johnson scoring 2 goals in the first period to give the U.S. a 2-1 lead. The Soviet Union team tied the game in the second period, but the U.S. regained the lead with a goal by Mike Eruzione. The Soviet Union team scored a goal in the third period to tie the game, but Eruzione scored the game-winning goal with just over 10 minutes left in the game. The U.S. team held on for the remainder of the game to secure the victory, and the final horn was met with jubilant celebrations from the U.S. players and fans. The victory was seen as a major upset and a symbol of U.S. triumph during the Cold War. The U.S. and the Soviet Union were engaged in a global struggle for political and military dominance, and the victory was seen as a victory for democracy and freedom over communism. The win became a rallying cry for the American public and a symbol of hope and optimism during a time of great uncertainty.